It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully you are staying nice and warm. Today we are going to make over this little Dollar Tree bunny. It's a Dollar Tree Plus bunny, and it's got this like wicker look to it. So we're going to actually make this over. We're going to make it look a little bit more like a basket, not a white basket, but a brown basket. And just kind of change it up a little bit. So it's really cute on its own, but I think it could be even cuter and go even better with my normal decor. So that's what I am trying to achieve today. So when you hop on, say hello. Let me know you're watching. I'm streaming to TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook today. So we'll see how that goes. This is something new that I'm still playing with and trying to figure out. So hopefully we can get it all figured out. I'm still learning. But so when you hop on, say hello. I see a few of you already hopping on. I'm just trying to get this pulled up on my computer so I can see your comments a little bit easier. Hello, Danae. Hi, Jamie. Okay, where are the comments? Not there. Sorry, y'all. Here it is. Okay, there we go. All right. Hi, Carol. Hey, Jamie. Hello, Danae. Y'all, I thought I turned off the background, and it's still giving me a background, isn't it? It is. Darn it. Why does it do that? I wish it would just do the full screen. Oh, well. Okay. Thank you so much, Danae. Hi, Teresa. Hey, Gloria. Hello, Jezelyn. Two Teresas. Hi, Patty. Hey, Donna. Teresa Smith is making tacos tonight. Sounds good. That's what we had last night, and it was delicious. Tonight we are going to have pork tenderloin and baked potatoes and cabbage. Hello, Salo on YouTube. Thanks for joining me over on YouTube. All right, so here we go. Dollar Tree Bunny Makeover. This is a Dollar Tree Plus bunny. It was $5 at Dollar Tree Plus. Okay, Teresa, you should be able to remove the captions if you don't like the captions. But since I do have that background still on there, I'm gonna add a different one since it's on there anyways, because that black one is just getting me on my nerves. Hello, everybody over on YouTube. Hello, Tara or Tara, and Nightbringer greets you. Hello, thanks for joining me. Okay, so I'm gonna pull off this bow because we're gonna paint this guy. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this hot glue off. So we may just have to cover it up later. Because you can see kind of like a glob of hot glue. Hello. We are the Celebration Company. That is our business. And we just pretty much celebrate all the things. All the things we love and enjoy to do. Cooking and crafting and celebrating and all fun things. All right. So if you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm going to try and see if I can't get some of this to come off. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all off. Just because of the texture and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. I'm just gonna have to cover it up. Okay, so we're gonna pull out our paint. We're gonna use Fawn to start. Fawn, is that the color I want to use to start? I think I'm gonna mix a color. We're gonna mix a color, and we're gonna mix together Fawn, milk chocolate, and maybe even some burnt umber. Okay, all of these are Deco Art products that you can get at thecelebrationcompany.com. Y'all, I still didn't wash my paintbrushes. Oh yay, Teresa, thank you. So starting with Fawn, this is one of my favorite colors, and then we're also using milk chocolate. So we're gonna mix some of that in, and I'm also gonna throw in some burnt umber. We're just kind of making our own color here. All right, let's mix this up. See what we get. See what adjustments we need to make. I think I want it a little bit darker. Again, we're going for a basket here. This is kind of a wicker look. So we want to add some, make it some brown, make it look kind of like a basket. So I'm adding more burnt umber. Let's see what that does. I think I'm going to add more milk chocolate too. And then after we're done painting it, we'll actually add some other things to it to give it even more of a realistic look. All right, I think I'm happy with that color. We're going to go with that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can find a paintbrush. I still didn't wash my stupid paintbrushes. Here we go. All right. These Celebration Company paintbrushes are available. This is not the final one. This was a prototype or sample or whatever you want to call it. But we have these available on the website now in packs of 3 for $9.99. And they have the Celebration Company logo on them. So we're going to paint this and just get the whole thing painted. We want to really get into all those little holes and nooks and crannies and all the things. We want to get it completely covered because we don't want to see that white anymore. We're going to cover up all that white. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Gerald. So exciting to see some new people watching. If you're new, I'd love for you to share with me where you're located. And what is the temperature where you are today? It is 25. It's warmed up a little bit. This morning when I checked my checked the temperature before I rolled out of bed, it was -1 degrees outside. Way, way too cold. We've been leaving our faucets dripping at night. That is just not, it's not supposed to be that cold here. It's just not. We are used to it being in the 30s and the 40s in the wintertime. So you can kind of see the color this is starting to take on, and I think it's going to be the perfect color. He's good, Lisa. He's actually at his grandma's today, at my mom's. He can't hardly stand to be home sometimes. He just has to go, go, go all the time. After he's been home for a little while, he's over it. You're telling me, Danae, you are telling me. I am way ready for summer. Just way beyond ready for summer. It's crazy. So this is going to take a little bit of effort to just get it completely covered. You could also spray paint it if you wanted to as well, but this works perfectly fine. It just takes a little effort to get all of those holes filled in. -4 when you got up in Northeast Ohio. My goodness, Betty. That's just crazy. No, Lori, he's not. She's all the way across town. But we had a meeting today and we met up, and so she, of course, they didn't have school today because of the cold. And so he wanted to go home with her. No, I wish. That's kind of our dream, is to have like a family compound and for all of us to live on the same piece of land. We're dreaming about that. Teresa's like, I'm not ready for summer. She's like, I hate summer. I sure do love summer. I may have to mix more paint. I hope I can make it work. Here's how it's looking. It's already looking awesome. I think that the brown is going to look so good. And this is so easy, right? Hi, Virginia. Y'all, we got some new products in yesterday. They're not on the website, but I'm really excited for y'all to know what they are. We are going to start selling the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks. We are really excited. We've started with just a few colors to see what y'all think about it, but I am really excited to have them available on the website for y'all and for myself as well. So those are coming very soon. So for those of you who have used it, you are familiar with it. This is the one that I use all the time. It's the Vintage Photo. I love it. Love it, love it. So we've got lots of different colors, including Vintage Photo as one of them. So you can expect those coming soon, which will be really exciting. Jamie, probably not. Probably not any more of the green. It's just one of those products that, you know, you got to grab when it's there. You got to get it while you can before it's too late. So we're going to go ahead and paint over everything, including the nose, including the eyes. We're just going to paint it all. And sometimes you have to just kind of like pounce it to get it into all those little nooks and crannies. All right, y'all, I think I'm going to have just enough paint. I'm scraping the plate to get enough to completely cover this thing. But I think I've done it. All right, I'm gonna dry it, and then I'm gonna come back when I can get a hold of it to try and get some of the other spots. Okay. All right, so let's dry it, and then I'm gonna come back with my brush with what little I have on it, try and get in some of these little crannies that I see. Because it's really hard to hold on to it when it's completely wet. Yay, Kathy. We are going to have the 4-pack, the little mini ones, the 4 packs. Those are going to be available as well. Hi, Trisha. I think this is going to be a really cute piece to go into your decor, to decorate your Easter and spring, but not be over the top Easter and spring. Something that'll just fit in with your regular decor and keep things pretty simple. It's from Dollar Tree, Joanne. I think the color is really good. All right, so we're gonna just go over this. I'm using my brush that's got just a little bit of paint on it. Do as much as I can. I'm not worried too badly if there's some white showing, because we're going to be going over this again with some raw umber or burnt umber, probably burnt umber. But this is going to cover, if there's any on that top layer that's still showing, this will cover that. All right. You're welcome, Shirley. Okay. So I'm going to dry this out real quick, and then we're going to break out the raw umber, or burnt umber, rather. We're going to be doing kind of like a wash over it. We're going to load it up with burnt umber, and then we're going to be wiping it away. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. It's starting to look really good. We're going to grab our burnt umber, and we're going to be using quite a bit of that. In order to not have to grab another brush, I'm just going to wipe this brush off. Rosemary, I mixed together fawn, milk chocolate, and burnt umber. Alrighty. Good enough. Okay, I'm going to grab my baby wipes. All right. So now we're going to take our burnt umber and we want to really cover this and get it into all those little areas, all those little holes. Okay, you really want it really good and covered. Just keep kind of pouncing that on. And then when you get so much done, you don't want to do the whole thing because we want to wipe this off so you don't want it to dry. So then when you get it all done, you're just going to go over it with a baby wipe and start just kind of wiping away some of that excess. You can wipe as much or as little as you want to. What that's going to do is kind of give us even more of a basket look. See that? We're going to go through lots of wipes, y'all. Thank you, Judy. I'm going to even take a paper towel to it a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to keep going and just do the same thing all over this thing. Like I said, we're going to go through a lot of paint here because we are wiping a lot of it off. I'm seeing some white down here, so I'm going to kind of just brush a little bit on to get rid of that white. Okay, but that's what it's starting to look like. The bunny Becky came from the Dollar Tree. Have to get another bottle of burnt umber out. It's looking like I'm running out. What do y'all think? Are y'all liking how this is looking? I'm gonna try using just the paper towel. Let's see what happens. I think that works actually. Okay, let me see if I can find some more. So this is just giving us that variation. Tammy, I use DecoArt. We actually sell them on our website, thecelebrationcompany.com. So I'm just doing sections at a time, trying to get the bottom and then just working my way up to the top. Good afternoon, April. It's definitely a messy job, so if you got a fresh manicure, you might want to wear some gloves to do this. Okay. You are welcome, Tammy. We are almost there. You like the brown, Carol? I do too. I just think it's going to be really pretty. Have a little bit more of a vintage look too, I think. You really just want to get so that the outside, the higher parts are lighter in color, and then you've got that darker color on the inside, which I think just makes it look more realistic and more like wicker. So see the difference in the top and the bottom? That bottom just looks more realistic. Deborah, the bunny is from the Dollar Tree. Joanne, I'm in Kentucky, and we have had some snow, but the other day we just got like a couple of inches. We didn't get a lot, and then a couple of weeks ago we got a lot and ice. So waiting for it to warm up so it can all melt away again. I think you're right, April. I think you would be right. All right, we've almost got it. Just seeing a few spots that need a little bit of love. If you see any white, just kind of throw some more paint in there to cover that up. All right, so now we're going to, oopsie daisies, made a mess in the paint. He would be cute on a candlestick. All right, let's get his chin. We're almost there. Just got to do his head. Oh gosh, Joanne, I don't know how cold it got last night here. I just know when I woke up, it said it was -1, which is cold enough. All right, last bit. Here we go. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna give this a final wipe down. Let me show you what it's looking like right now. I'm going to grab a baby wipe just to, again, just kind of get a little bit more wiped away off of the top layer. Okay, we're going to dry it and then we're going to see what we have and see what we need to do. Oh, wow, Betty. Well, Kentucky's amazing. I'm a little biased, but it's a pretty awesome state. Well, I think this looks really good. Oh my gosh, Jamie, that's insane. I'm sure. I'm glad he finally gets to come home. Hi, Jennifer. I'm going to try and get it all dried. And then I see a few spots that I want to work on now that it's dried. It's looking pretty good, but there are just a few spots that I see that I feel like needs some more paint. But let me show you up close how it's looking. Okay, so I see just a couple of spots that need a little. So I'm just going to add that and then just wipe it away again. Don't you think, Teresa? I am glad that you'll think so. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes when you're, working on a project, you kind of get a little blind, like it's hard to tell. Especially in just some of these little areas around the ears. I just still see a lot of that white or some of that fawn or lighter color still showing. So I'm just trying to get some of those little inconspicuous little areas that are showing. All right, then we're going to go over this again, okay? And I'm going to tell you what we're going to use. Spots right there. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. All right, we're going to have to say, okay, you're good enough, because I think I could keep going. Okay, so now I want to add just one more thing to it to make it look a little bit better even. I think I'm going to use fawn. First I thought I'd use white, but I think I'm going to go with fawn. And the brush For this, we do not need a lot of paint. In fact, I'm going to grab, actually, I'll use this paper towel right here. So I'm just going to dip my brush into my fawn, and then I'm going to just dab it off, okay, onto a paper towel. We're just going to very gently just kind of dry brush this right over top. Okay, we're not using a lot of paint. Let me show you what this looks like when you do this. You're just going just right over top of everything, but again, just using a tiny little bit. Okay, just like that. So we're not using much paint. I removed a lot of it off of my brush, and we're just very gently brushing over the bunny. This is just going to kind of lighten it up a little bit on the outside. Jamie, I can grab that for you and show you, but it is, I got it from Amazon. I can't think of what it's called right now, so I'll have to either share a link with you, or so if you want to send me a Facebook message, then I can get it to you from there. That's probably the easiest way for me to get it to you, because I'll probably forget otherwise. Just very lightly, very gently. It's very subtle, but it does make a difference overall on making this look even more like wicker, because it's just giving it that variation that we need. So again, we're using fawn for this color on this dry brushing. And we just got that color variation going on, so it really looks like wicker. Look at that. How adorable is that? So then I'm just trying to decide, do I want to leave it and just do that and not do anything else to it, or do I want to add in some pink on its ears, a bow, or just keep it simple? So what do y'all think? You can see the hot glue where the bow was just a little bit right there, but it's not bad. Y'all, that looks really good. Look how cute. That's adorable. I think it really looks like wicker now. I think I want just a little bit more fawn on him. Just a little bit more. I mean, you could go on and on and on with it. All right, so I'm gonna at least just show you what a bow looks like. I don't think I would touch its eyes or its nose. I think that's gonna kind of distract from it too much and make it look a little bit odd. So I don't think I would touch that, but you could add a bow. This is the bow that it came with right here, which I think would be cute, but I don't especially love it. If I was going to do a bow, I would probably go with something neutral. So possibly just a canvas bow. So this is made with our canvas ribbon. So I'm just going to show you, but I do think that he doesn't need anything, but I am going to show you what a little bow would look like if you went with just a plain canvas, simple little bow on there. Okay, that would be cute. You could even put one just right underneath its chin, like a little bow tie. Would be really cute. So it's cute, but I think it's cute without it. And I think if you don't do the ribbon, it makes it a little bit more easy to add to your decor without the ribbon, I think. But it totally is up to you and what works for your decor. But this, just as it is going to look really great in my decor that I have going on right now. So, you couldn't pass it under the ears. No, it is completely closed. So you would just have to add it. Now you could possibly add a piece and just like glue it, but I think that's gonna show up. So I think you'd be better off to just take a bow and just glue it on. So to recap, we mixed a color. We used fawn, milk chocolate, and burnt umber and mixed that together to like a medium brown. Then we went over the whole thing with burnt umber and wiped away the excess. So the burnt umber got into all the nooks and crannies. And then after that, we did a dry brush on the whole thing with fawn. Okay, so we got 3 different colors going on. Really, we have more than 3 different colors because some of my paint was still a little wet when I went in with my dry brush. So it just gave it a really great variation all over my bunny to give it this really great wicker look. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm going to clean up this disaster area, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.